Hi everybody and welcome to Four Seasons. This is my creative Minecraft server and it's finished. Can you believe it? It's finished. I can't because it's just taken me so long to do. But I've done it. I finished summer and what I'm going to do now is a tour. So I am tour guide Patch today and you're probably thinking, where are you? Let's get started into the tour and I'll tell you. So I made Centre Point as the centre point of Four Seasons as a place of arrival. So you've got your heliport here and you arrive on your helicopter and then you go down into having some food and a little rest. So this is the reception place really, and you get your little cart to which season you decide to go to. So we have trains for autumn spooks and we have the the booth to get your tickets, and that's like that for all of the seasons. More lifts up and down, or you can walk there. It's up to you, but I thought it would be a nice meeting place. There was a bit of a gap in the middle of the server as well, so put in something like this where you can sit down, have a drink, have something to eat before you embark on your season would be really nice. Now let's have a look at it from above. So I've done it all white and I did it with sea lanterns because I just thought it looked completely different to everything else, and being Patch, it's got the stained glass patch windows in, which I think just looks so pretty. And then you've got the heliport. And there you are, that is Centre Point. So we've come off of the train journey from Centre Point and we're at Summer Sun. And this is the one I've just finished building. So the idea behind this season was it sunshine, beachy, lots and lots of water, and I can't remember, oh yeah, that you pick up all your armour from here when you arrive and then you go to the dock and collect your boat, or you might want to just stay in one of the little beach huts that was made near the pier. So I did a very big pier, did the beach huts, and I did the place where you can collect all your armour, everything, and then the docks for the little boats where you can sail off to explore the season. And here, this was just an empty space, so I thought I would fill it with seating, some beds, and then you can look up about the place. So let's go and have a look at the things that I've recently built. We all remember Atlantis because that was literally the last build and the biggest. We did the sea temple and the cruise ship, which I was really delighted turned out much better than I expected it to be. And over here we've got the beach resort. You can actually come and visit. And then we did a pirate island, didn't I, with a pirate ship. I should remember all this because I have literally just made it. We did the sand hotel, so there's a pirate ship. That's Treasure Island. And we did the sandstone hotel over here with all the funny creatures coming out of the water. And I think I did the water park as well. So if you wanted to see any of this, you can just click on the playlist, find summer, and you can look at see how this was all constructed. Yeah, so this was the water theme part. If I go up, and you can see, I can go back a little bit. This is Summer Sun. Welcome to springtime, everyone. This was a funny one because I wanted it, obviously reminding me of spring, flowers, happiness. And I thought, well, what can I do? And I thought, oh, nursery rhymes, stories, things that bring happiness. So we got Mary, Mary, Quite Contrary, Little Bo Peep, and then I've got Mushroom Island because I just thought that was fun, with Over the Rainbow and Jack and the Beanstalk with the castle. Just trying to remember what they all are. Oh, I've got little signs, that's handy, isn't it? Let's go down and have a look. Oh, it's a bakery. Oh yeah, I did a Chocolate Island place, didn't I? Because I liked the idea of that. Candy canes. Yeah, there we are. There's chocolate, candy, and then we did jelly, didn't we? Yeah, so it's all bouncy. And you've got a little train track that you can ride round. And that brings us to the, oh, it was a circus, wasn't it? I think I did a roller coaster, a big top. There's the big top, Helter Skelters. Yeah, and I remember Cotton Candy Land, wasn't there? Oh, this is like a really nice little trip down memory lane. Some lollipops, dodgems at the fun fair. Into the Waterland. Oh, and then I'd forgotten I'd made a giant patch, look. So this was an interesting area. This is like where the leprechauns lived, very small. I wanted to make big things, so I did flowers, excuse me, clock. And I thought, you know what, I'd do a big patch. So there we are. That took a lot of work, actually. Butterflies, flowers, big cookies, cakes. So when you go down, you know, it all feels very, very big. Yeah. Giant cake, cookies and cupcakes, that's what it was. So, doesn't get distracted, I'm supposed to be touring you around the place. So you've got hot air balloons, which is quite fun. The back of the rainbow, and of course at the end of the rainbow is the pot of gold, isn't there? So I did like a maze, place for leprechauns to live, and I did a beacon because it just seemed the right thing to have in spring. And then coming back round from it, got wild animals. I don't know what this area was. This is like a shopping mall. Nothing in the chests. That's interesting. Oh, like little hotels for people to stay in. I see. So they can put their own stuff in there. Patch Town. That's what it was. It was Patch Town. Woo! And you could stay in one of these little places outside, and then you've got the shopping mall inside. Yes, and a museum at the top. And I did it all different colours. So there you are. Wow, look at all that work that's gone in. I wonder it's taken me so many years. There you are. That is springtime. Welcome to Autumn Spooks. You have to walk through the fire to get here. This I really enjoy doing, and I think it was probably the most fun to do because I love Halloween. And I thought I'm going to go quite big here. So we've got the haunted forest, and inside's obviously the haunted house. I think's that there. And there's a cabin in the woods as well, because there always is in a horror film, isn't it? They go to the cabin, you'll go, no, don't go in, they always do. And I wanted to put loads of spider webs everywhere and make it look really creepy, which I think I've achieved. And I made some ghosts, and I did a whole swamp where the witches lived, and like the dead graveyards and the dead land. So you got your witches' houses in here, and I think this is quite a spectacular season. I did the mushrooms because I thought they looked a bit swampy, and like the graveyard coming up to the golems here. There's so many of them, aren't there? Here it is, the graveyard. So that's just like a zombie village, and slime and anything really creepy, which I think I've achieved. A weird sort of church, haunted graveyard, which comes off of the haunted. I thought that was a creeper then. Comes off the haunted woods. And over this side you have the giant spider's web, and you have the nether. So you've got like lava represented by the glass, and then the lava over here, and the nether fortress up there, and then you've got the pumpkins this side of the haunted forest, and yeah, the skulls. I did do a giant spider somewhere. Hope it hasn't escaped. He's got his skeletons and the bones and everything here. Then the maze, and then in the nether you've got the pigmen with all their gold. Let's go down and have a look at that. That's clever. I'm really chuffed with how all this turned out. And then you've got and you're probably wondering why all the chests are around, and that because it was a bit of a trick-or-treat hunting game that you could do here. That was the point of it. You had to go up and find all the chests and see if you could find the treasure, or you get a treat, or you get tricked with nothing. So that's why all the chests are everywhere. This is the dragon I made because I just thought you needed a dragon. So from here we can see the creeper, we can see the snake, the very formidable fortress that I wanted to build that was very overpowering. And I think that's achieved that, because it does look very overpowering. Got a couple of snakes, look too. Like a serpent, the creeper. I do want to see if I can find the spider. I'm sure I did do a spider because I remember it. Is that it over there? Maybe we just did the web and not the actual spider. Yeah, so there's a giant spider's web there. I did do the spider. I was going to say this, I've done a horrible beetle looking thing that looks like it's eaten toxic, and there's the spider with its web up there. So I'm just going to let the sun set on this one, and then we can see it in the dark, which I think is it's very fitting for autumn spooks. There we are, get a good view of it. We are at night. So I'm at Winter Wonderland. This was the first one I did, and it started off as an advent, so that's why this was here. I click one and it said go build a snowman, so I built a snowman. And then when I done the whole thing, I done Winter Wonderland, and that's how Four Seasons was born. So I kept this up as a memory and a nod to the advent that started it all. Yeah, there's quite a lot here to see. So this is the skating rink, and this is the Ice Hotel, and you've got reception, places to sit, and you've got escalators that go up, which are ladders, because that's how I make my escalators. They're not really escalators. Oh no, I've broken it. Oh no, I have to. I tell you what, let's make this an open way in. There we go. So you don't even have to press anything, you just come straight up on that one. And then you've got rooms, and you choose which one you want to go in, or you can go up the stairs if you wanted to. So I think it's a really nice hotel. It was quite difficult to build because it was all glass, and it's hard when you build so much with glass to get it to, to place the blocks. It's really difficult. So there you are, that's the Ice Hotel. So that's the Ice Hotel, and you have the skating rink there, and then the mountain range. You can go into the mountain, or you can play like toboggans, get your kit for climbing up the mountain, and then you can camp up the mountain. I remember doing the campsites because I had trouble working out how to do tents. That's what these were, tents. And then you climb right to the top. This took a very, very long time. Even in creative, it takes forever to do things. But yeah, this was a mammoth. I felt like I'd climbed a mountain when I'd done this. So yeah, it goes quite a long way up past the cloud level, which was the whole point. Get up there and look, little flag on the top. And from up here you can see Winter Wonderland. So the mountain's the main focal point. And then you had the little mountains at the bottom. And there's a grotto. I think I made a grotto. I think that's what that there is. Gingerbread castle, a maze, and a tower, a Christmas tree, and a present. So I also made a little theatre, which I think's inside here. Let's go have a look. Cable cart ride is somewhere as well. Yeah, there's the cable cart ride across there. And over here you've got your gingerbread house with candy sticks. Skiing shop to get your skis. I wonder where the theatre is. I remember the theatre because I was putting snowmen in it to dance. So I wonder where that was. It's inside the present, is it over here? That's the exit. Oh, this is the bouncy castle place, isn't it? The bouncy, you climb up there and you jump, you bounce off and on. Let's see if I can find a theatre. Oh, this is the grotto. I found the grotto. Found the grotto. Aha! Santa arrives at 3 p.m. Does he now? Oh, yeah, I remember building a chair and doing this. Because this was my first build, and it was many years ago. So I think I've been on it since, and I think I did a Christmas special on here maybe, but it has been a while. So I have found the theatre, which is obviously the performing snowman inside the snowman. Let's see if they're still there. I don't think they will. Oh, they are! Look, they are still there performing. Poor things. They've been given a lot of breaks because they've been there a long time performing. So yeah, so this is the theatre, and then it just leaves me to show you the Christmas tree, which is over here. There's the maze, the centre. I've done quite a few mazes on the Seaasons. And we have the Christmas tree, which is very, very pretty. And the good thing about making it giant is that you could use the blocks easily without having to worry about trying to get the size right. There you have Winter Wonderland. So, thank you so much for joining me today for the tour. It's nice to have finished it after all these years. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.